So at Linden Our Shared Stories, we're working on developing, I would call it, it's like a sided coin, a double-sided coin. So we have those that first come to loss, or those who are still grieving the loss of a loved one. And, and that's okay. We're here. And then those have said, I'm over it. Tired of crying. I want to get out and do some things. I'm tired of crying. I don't want to cry no more. So we're working on some things. I've talked with Trina and some other people involved with loss, and we're going to do everything that we can to, cater to everyone. But the goal, the aim for our organization is to always leave the light on for grief support, whether you're on the side of, I need to share my story because I'm hurting and I'm grieving, or whether you're on the side of, I'm not grieving, but I can listen. We all can learn from that. Sometimes a person may say, I don't want to talk. And it's not that, don't take it personal, guys. They just maybe don't have the words to say. I've talked to a lot of people, and they've shared. I was with several of them, and the phone would ring, and they look at the phone, and sometimes they might throw the phone. They said, I just don't want to talk right now. And I get that. It's okay. But we're going to talk about the acronym PLAN, PLAN, which is the word plan, because the holidays are coming. A lot of things are going on. And I know if I was to ask each and every one who was here, there's something in our lives, something somewhere that, God, we need your help. God, things may not always be, they're not the way that they should. It could be a loved one that don't always have to die, okay? It could just be the kids are acting up. It could be that I'm lonely. It could be I desire a companion. It could be I need work right now, whatever it is. And now the holidays are approaching. And so we're going to get ahead of it with the word plan, and we're going to break that down. All right. You may say, oh, this is not for me. Oh, you don't get off and you don't get a pass tonight. Listen, there's somebody that needs you to help them to PLAN. All right. Oh, yeah. And then there's also someone like, myself, Marcy, I'm getting better. I'm like maybe a 6. I'm like a 6, 7 now. I'm getting better with the holidays, but it doesn't mean that people were once, maybe not affected by it or have, but this is, if it let it apply to everyone is here. So plan, I came up with this is the P is to pace yourself, guys, to go slow. If you are on the side of, I'm not feeling it, Marcy, whoever's on here tonight, give yourself permission to move at the heart you can handle, and it's okay. L is we're going to love ourselves through it. And also, if you're helping someone, love them through it, okay? Show your compassion. And what are you doing to be there for them? Or if it's, or for yourself, be there for you the best that you can. A is activate, start now. Take a small step today, whether it's making a list, setting a boundary, or simply breathing. And N is navigate. And I hope y'all can copy this. Move through the season with intention, grace, and support. So that's the acronym for the word plan. You want to pace, you want to love, you want to activate, and you want to navigate, like put some things in motion.
It's been a little bit of a rough season. Just with when you've got children who've grown up and they've left the house and they're on their own journey. So it's been rough for me, for my heart, to let them go. But I decided that every day that I can wake up, breathe life, and continue on with my purpose, I'm going to enjoy these holidays, the moments, the music, everything, because it allows me to turn the page from feeling sad because my babies are so far away. Yeah, so I have to still keep going.
The first year my husband had passed, I couldn't celebrate Thanksgiving. I was like, I'm not celebrating. And then my daughter at 15 prepared the entire Thanksgiving meal. She had a plan where I didn't have a plan. She put the plan in motion for me. Yeah. When I smelled those greens, beans, lettuce, tomatoes, you name it, I got up out the bed, and baby, I enjoyed that Thanksgiving. It wasn't perfect, but it was perfect for me.
Amen. Yes.
Because I had already turned down every invitation that came my way. Like my friend, she says, I've been invited so many places I'm not going. I don't want to go. I don't want to be around people, but I am going to go. We talked about her plan. I'm going to go to my best friend's house. Isn't that an awesome plan?
Yes,
I'm going to and so now I thank God for all the invitations I received for Thanksgiving. But Robin and I have been doing our own Thanksgiving ever since 2019. So I want to encourage you, when you come up with a plan, I'm telling you, it will not catch you by surprise. My daughter was my saving grace because she didn't let Thanksgiving sneak up on me. And she's still cooking to this day. And I tell you what, God sees about, he cares about us. He is not going to let you go unnoticed nor unforgotten. That's why you're hearing tonight about the word plan. You may say, well, that's not for me, but it's for somebody that you know. Hey. You guys got to tell grief. One thing about grief, don't act as if it is not real. Don't dismiss grief.
Yeah.
Like I told my friend whose husband just passed, I said, you got to go through the hard stuff. You cannot not avoid it. There's no way around it, is what I'm saying. You're going to have to talk to somebody. If you need somebody to talk to, you got to reach out at some point. There's therapy, there's group support. You're going to have to go to church, do something, lay on the altar. But if you don't, grief will say, you can keep running, but I'm going to be right here in your room. Every time you leave out that door and come back, I'm not going nowhere. Right. I'm going to always be in this house with you, because you got to direct grief and tell it where it needs to go. So for those that joined late, we talked about tonight, the holidays are coming. We want you to have a plan. The 4 questions is, and please answer these, and this will help you. Where will you go? Where are you going for Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year? Where are you going? Where will you go? Where will you go? That's important. Who will you want to be around? You might not want to be around your mother-in-law. You might not want, I'm just being honest. You just might not want to be around your next door neighbor, your coworker. So who are the people that you want? I want to be around Robin for Thanksgiving Day. I love our tradition that we have made. It's not a lot. It's just us. And we're not sad. We're happy. We're in pajamas. We're watching movies. We're loving it. Right? And it's not always a turkey. It's probably going to be pasta.
Yeah.
What? It's You're going to have pasta? Yeah, we probably, because we like pasta.
It's okay.
Okay. But that's how we say our tradition is different. What will you avoid? I'm going to avoid, maybe like I said, if God has delivered me from drinking, maybe I'm not going to go to a bar and do karaoke. I'm just saying I need to avoid some things. It might not be a good idea for me if I'm not strong enough to visit the grave site. So I'm just going to avoid that for that day, or something that makes me sad, triggers. I'm going to, if it helps, to look at other pictures besides, that make you happy. Think about good memories. Just avoid the things that bring you down. How long will you stay? Sometimes we go places, maybe drive yourself, because if someone picks you up, they may want to stay all day at the party.
Right.
And when you're ready to go, how many of us are, when you're ready to go, you're ready to go?
Ready to go.
Yes.
I'm glad to see Sharita on here. She started a grief support group for her church. Say hello, and anything you just said, but say hello or something. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I totally love this, with my time during loss. I really reiterated to our group last week to have a plan. That's what I talked to them about last week, is having a plan for the holidays. And I was like, y'all, this is not something that I knew, but this is something that I learned when I was going through my grief support group. I did invite them out tonight, but maybe they wasn't able to come on the Zoom, but I'll keep inviting them to places.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna try to get some of the ladies to come on Saturday as well. Loss has blessed me tremendously, where I'm able to help other people now in their grief support. So it's just a blessing to be a blessing, and it's all credited to loss, because without loss I probably wouldn't be here. So I'm just so happy for this group, and thank you guys for having me back.